Hi everyone, what's up? This is going to be a fun requested video for Jungkook and his future spouse and his career, solo career, whatever's going on. So I'm gonna get started, you guys. This is take 2, by the way. I don't know, like, it's been crazy today. It's been crazy. I've been filming, then deleting, then filming and deleting, and it's just, I'm like, no, this is gonna be the one. Alright. I just was doing the sound bowl and I felt a shift of energy for Jungkook. There's a shift. So this is my White Light Oracle deck. The first card that came out is Karma of Kutuhala. $36, Telepathy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Telepathy of Terra Mater. And then Cupio Dissolvi. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Just seeing these 3 cards, he is working on his self-esteem. He's working on his self-esteem. He's working on his confidence. I feel like he consistently has to, he burns out and then he consistently has to come back to life. It's almost like a phoenix where it burns down and then he has to be reborn. The phoenix is reborn. That's what I'm seeing. Like, he burns out. He has all this energy and then just burns out and then nothing. It's like sparks of energy. Like, he needs to continue. Like, it's a burst. He needs to rest. And he needs to stop being a perfectionist in terms of his artistry, because I know he's trying to do something different, and when you're trying to do something different, it very rarely will it be perfect the first or second time around. I think he watches other people, maybe on YouTube or on TikTok or on whatever, and it's like, he's like, why can't I be just as good as them? And he compares himself, and his artistry is completely different. I'm seeing Lotto, and it's like, how can you compare yourself to a completely different people? Just completely different people. But he's working on, I feel like he's working, if he were to be working on his chakra, it'd be his heart chakra and his solar plexus, because he just does not, like, that's where his energy is. That's where all of our energy is the solar plexus, like right above the belly button. It's like you need your confidence, but he's working way too hard, way too hard, way too hard. He won't stop, and that's the thing. He will overexhaust himself, overwork himself, and I get it. Like, you have a job to do, you have a career to maintain, but this dude. All right, that's what I'm getting right now for Jungkook and his oracle deck. So The first is going to be his general, second is his love, and then third is his career. So this is a carnelian. I am using my Modern Witch tarot deck today. I haven't used this one in a while. Modern Witch Tarot. Yes, look at that. I just cut it in half. 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands. He's fighting for his success. That's all he's doing. All he cares about right now is his freaking success. What's going on with Jungkook? General, please. I'm getting that Selena Gomez song, The Heart Wants What It Wants. I like that song. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Karmic Lessons. 10, 10, 10. Ace of Wands. I love how 10 of Swords is everything is fine. Everything's okay, I'll be fine. While she's getting stabbed, she's looking on her phone, right? Like, I'll be fine. Y'all, be careful with your words, because he takes those things to heart. Two of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. The Fool. The Star. Temperance. 9 of Wands. 6 of Cups. His energy is all about his fame and fortune right now, and he really cannot catch a break. He cannot catch a break. It's been the past 2-3 months has been very busy for him. And I feel like he's overstimulated or overmotivated. And it's like, if you want this life, you gotta work for it, you gotta hustle. And while that is true, you do not have to die. Right? You do not have to die in the process of the work. There's still a part of him who holds dear. Of course, he's gonna hold BTS dear to his heart, because that's how he started. But he has no balance whatsoever. There's a saying in the South, like, you have too many fingers in too many things, or too many pies, something like that. He's trying to do too many things at once. And he cannot be on top if he's doing too many things at once. He's very singular minded. He's not someone who does good with multitasking. He needs to focus on one thing at a time. Women, on the other hand, us, we're better at multitasking than men are. That's actually a factual truth. That is a factual truth. Women can multitask. Men, I'm not saying they can't, but they struggle. It's a struggle for them. He needs to not do too many projects at once. I feel like he wants to do this single with this kind of beat, this song with this kind of whatever, this song with this rapper. Too many things is going around. And for what? He needs to take a break. And it's the people he's working with pushing him. Push, push, push. He is a product. He is a marketing tool. He is someone who, yeah, King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, the Lovers, Justice. He's working too much. He doesn't have time to chill. He doesn't have time to Netflix and chill. He needs to find balance with himself. And, you know, as I was saying, he's searching for his self-esteem or his outlook on life. But he's looking for his self-esteem in other people. When you're confident in yourself and you're confident in the job you do, you know you're good at it. Period. End of story. And he's searching, he's looking. You got the Two of Wands and the Lovers. He doesn't see that in himself. He does have a lot of insecurities. That's why he needs to continuously seek out validation from other artists, other people. Like, should we do it this way? Should we do it that way? He needs to just do what you do best and let your art speak for itself. I'm sure you will still have fans, you know. Give me one more card. Yeah, Ace of Cups and Judgment. Nine of Pentacles. Very he loves what he does, but he's very critical of himself. And that's not the way to really figure out self-esteem, that kind of thing. He needs to really talk to someone, not like I would say like motivational speaker, but not really motivate, but just internalize. Maybe do your affirmations, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe do your affirmations. Maybe tell yourself that you are worthy. Because I feel that every time he puts something out, or every time he tries to do something new, he gets in his head and too much conflict. He's like, it's not good enough. And he ends up hurting himself in the process. That's what I'm getting. But he needs to learn how to relax. Alright, what's going on for Jungkook? That was his general, you guys. His energy. Oof. What's going on with Jungkook's career or love life, whatever comes out. Future spouse. Relationship is far from his mind right now. It's far from his mind. One more shuffle. Jungkook, career or love. Judgment, the Moon, I'm hearing Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. I don't know if he's listening to their song. I don't know if he's listening to, because the bass in that song is epic. It's classic. It transcends. It's multi-dimensional. I don't know, whatever the fuck. It's legendary. I'm hearing Seven Nation Army back and forth through my mind behind us. So he's like, I see him smoking a cigarette, pacing back and forth and listening to that song. Four of Pentacles. There is, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jungkook has some unresolved anger issues. And the reason why is because he could never show it. He could never show it. He's always suppressed it. And if he doesn't balance himself out, he's gonna show an ugly side. And a lot of artists do that. A lot of artists do that. Bjork did it. Britney Spears did it. A lot of artists, especially the ones who started like Disney, that started young and kind of grew up and went crazy, if he doesn't learn how to be temperamental, like have a level temperament with himself and not judge himself too much, bruh, he needs to talk to someone. He needs to release. That's what I'm getting. He doesn't voice out his frustrations. Oh, oops. Sorry guys, my iPad fell. Oops. Two of Cups. High Priestess. Two of Swords. Ace of Cups. I'm getting a lot of emotions. He has some emotional issues that he needs to process. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Swords. On the bottom you have the Ten of Pentacles. Strength. Eight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Page of Cups. Alright. I'm getting emotional here, but I'm getting like, I'm also getting love. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a love reading for him. I feel like his love reading for his future spouse . His future spouse is going to be someone who he may have had a past with. Could be a past life or just a past relationship with. It doesn't, you know, take what resonates. This connection does not feel new to me. Like, it's not a new connection. It's someone he has... The energy here gives me the feeling like they've met before, but nothing really came of it. But I feel like he's going to end up working with this person and becoming friends, and then becoming like date, and then, you know, leveling it up every time. They're gonna start out as friends. I feel like they will, if they have not met yet, I feel like they will meet online. They will meet on the internet or on an app or something. He's gonna be very discreet. This person is gonna be very interested. This person's gonna be very elated to work with him. She could also be a musician. I'm getting a woman. So if you guys want to think that he's gay, he's not. I don't see him being gay. Give me one more card, please. I feel like this relationship is near and dear. There's familiarity here. But this relationship also comes with, every relationship comes with an ups and downs, but This relationship comes with a lot of emotional, it's when they love each other, they're loving each other. When they're not in love with each other, they're at odds with each other. They're at each other's throats. But I think they're gonna start off as friends. Give me one more card, please. They're gonna start off as friends. I'm getting the Empress. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting a earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting a lot of back and forth, and honestly, this relationship has a lot of it has potential. I'm not going to say it doesn't, because you have the Strength card here and the Empress. This has potential, and the 10 of Pentacles. But this relationship will take work. 3 cards, who will he marry? Yeah, I'm telling you, 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Hermit. And the Magician. And then you have the Queen of Cups. To be in a relationship with Jungkook and to be married to Jungkook will have its issues. It will have its issues because he doesn't, there's a lack here of communication. It's based off of feeling. It's based off of, there could be some kind of attachment here where it's like, I'm hanging on to the connection and the feeling of the connection rather than let's work things out, let's talk things out. They could be quiet and be on the other end of the room and be at each other's, but they will never communicate what they really mean. That's what I feel. She is, his future spouse will be someone who is loyal, sweet, but can have a mouth on her, and can be very I'm gonna say things, and it you don't know when you speak damaging things. I don't care how you feel, when you're speaking damaging things, you cannot take them back. I know that because I saw my parents. They were married for 42 years, and when they were angry at each other, my mother would say some of the most hurtful things, and you cannot take words back. You can always say I'm sorry, but it can never take back that feeling of, why did you even have to say that to me? He's sensitive. Jungkook is a very sensitive guy. And so when harsh words or harsh characteristics come to him, like, I'm gonna cut you in half, it kills him a little bit. It hurts him. The words, even comments from people he doesn't know, it's gonna hurt him. So I feel like, yes, he will marry someday. I feel like he needs to be careful who he aligns himself with or who he ends up marrying. I feel like he's going to end up with someone who he works with, who he's maybe done a single with, or maybe something to that. She has her own career, but this woman has an attitude where it's like, and then kind of says that it's constructive criticism. That's such a cop-out. Criticizing someone, even though it's constructive, is still criticizing someone. It's still criticism. Give me 3 cards. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm getting, you guys. What the hell, Jungkook? Yeah, See what I mean? The Devil and the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Hierophant. Instead, you're holding on to the connection instead of trying to work it out. And so it becomes one-sided, and someone has to be kind of passive. Someone always has to be the one who forgives. Someone always has to be the one who... And I feel like Jungkook is the one who's always going to be like, I'll let it go. He's a patient guy, but he also has his limits. The person he marries, she's also patient, but when she talks, it's like I'm gonna slice you in half. When she has her moments, it's gonna be like let's hurt each other, but it's out of love, and it's manipulative as shit. That's what I'm getting. It's manipulative as shit. There were times, I'm gonna be honest with you, where my parents would fight, and this is what got me, because this is what hurt me. This is why I really didn't want to. It's taken me this long to find someone who understands me, because when my parents would fight, my mom had a mouth on her, and there were times where she would say, I'm leaving you, and would never leave. So the marriage became a bargaining chip. It became a fucking little manipulative connection. And I really thought like I would wake up to no longer having a mother, like her walking out and leaving. And I feel like this relationship has that very similar thing. He needs to be careful who he aligns himself with, and he needs to work on his self-confidence, work on speaking up. That's what I'm getting for this dude. What the hell, Jungkook? Yeah, justice. He takes things very hard and personal. So if he aligns himself with a woman who is going to be demeaning, degrading, hurtful because she doesn't get her way, I would leave. Justice. That's just me. I just don't have tolerance for that. When someone is treating me like shit, why would I even stay? Like, there's no point. Justice. 8 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. My God, Jungkook. I'm being a realist here, and I'm not saying that this will happen, but there's a reason why 50% of marriages end up in divorce is because they end up jumping into situations without really consulting themselves or consulting someone else to say, is this even a good idea? If this continues on and there is no change in this relationship dynamic he's gonna have with this woman, I don't care if he's married to her, I don't care if he's engaged, I don't care if they're working together, there will probably be some talks of a divorce. Now, this could be a long-lasting marriage, But again, someone has to yield always in this marriage. Someone has to let the other person come at me, come at him. Like it's a very up and down kind of relationship. It's not, I hate to shoot up rainbows and butterflies up your asses, you guys, but like life, people have different personalities, different temperaments, different mindsets, different insecurities. And to bring them, I don't care how attracted you are to that person, I don't care how much they're your SP or have a soul connection, it's just, it's too much. It's too much. Give me 3 cards. My angel answers. Then I'll get into his solo career. I'm sorry, you guys. That went into it. I went into it with that one. The fuck? The hell was that? 3 cards, please. This is my angel answers. 3 cards, please, for Jungkook and his future spouse. One more shuffle. Cards, please. What message do you have for Jungkook? It's 10:10 in the evening. Karmic lessons. I feel like the person he marries is a karmic lesson. That if you believe, remain positive. This is definitely recovery. He has to heal from a lot of things before this, because this relationship, I'm gonna be honest with you, this relationship is outrageous. Outrageous. Chaos personified. He really needs to be clear about his manifesting. He needs to be clear about his visualization. He needs to be clear about his intentions. And I've said this before, if you're manifesting love and you want a bad boy, you're going to get the worst one. For him, he wants like a baddie, or he wants someone who's like, if he wants that, I'm not saying he is, but if he wants that, he needs to be very careful. Because there's a lot of toxic women out there. Lots of toxic women. I'm in Atlanta. Like, there's so many people. It's like in the water. And I'm meeting these people, mostly guys, who have been like, this is the shit that I had to put up with. And I'm like, how? Why? Why did you put up with it for so fucking long? That it's very easy for him to get sucked into that life. I'm sorry, Jungkook, if you're watching this. I hope you make good decisions in life. It's not too late. Wait, yeah, look at that. It was just sitting right there like that. Wait. Don't jump into, oh, I'm going to marry this specific person. Don't. Work on yourself. Work on loving yourself, taking care of yourself, enjoying yourself. When that person comes into your life, this is a message for Jungkook. Just get to know her. I see a friendship. I see a good friendship. If I were to say anything, I would say a friendship would be better than marrying her. Because you don't have to go home to chaos. Is what I'm getting. The situation will improve. Look for a sign. Ooh, you guys. Ooh, this one was heated. Heated. Oh. I can't. Ask your angels, yep. And communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. Relationships take communication. And 90% of communication is what? It's listening. You have to listen to each other. You have to express what each other wants, what each other feels. And if you're not compatible, then you're... And I feel like he is in this place where he's ready to just take the leap with someone, whether or not he's compatible with them, whether or not he knows them or got to know them or dated them, or, you know, it's a lot. Yeah, forgiveness. Someone in this relationship will always have to forgive. I don't care if and I feel like it's him. I feel like he's the one who's more willing to forgive. He's the one who's more willing to accept the negativity. Bruh, I'm done. This is too much. I see my parents in this one, and it's I see the words, like I would see the I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I hope that Jungkook, if you watch this, just take it easy on yourself. Don't push too hard. Realign yourself. Focus on your self-worth, and adjust your life in a way where you could probably, I don't know, like forgive yourself, you know, and be yourself, you know. Don't try to feel like you have to be someone else. Don't try to have to be defensive. Don't try and have to be a certain kind of way to please people. I think that's what it is. Alright, so his career. What the fuck, you guys? I'm sorry. Career, what's going on with Jungkook and his solo career? That if whoever his future spouse is, I certainly feel like it is karma. It's karmic. It's very karmic because it's a lesson. It doesn't have to be his destiny. That's Dharma is your destiny. It doesn't have to be his destiny, but it's definitely a lesson. How to react, how to not react, how to let things go, how to approach things in a better way, how to be careful with your words. Your words and your thoughts become things, you guys. So that's why I keep telling you, try to remain positive, do your affirmations. Don't just do impulsive things. That's what I'm getting for Jungkook. Going on with his... Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Page of Swords. This is for his career, his solo career. The Sun. Four of Swords. Eight of Cups. Justice. Two of Pentacles. King of Swords. Four of Cups, the Star, Queen of Swords, and sign a prenup. Make sure you have or she gonna take half. I swear. I'm not saying it because I'm being petty. I'm saying it because the reality of the life that he lives and the world that he lives in, that's easy for that to happen. The minute she says, I want a divorce, it's over, bro. It's over. Anyway, his career, the world. A lot of ups and downs. A lot. Two of Swords. Yeah, the Hermit. The Hierophant and the Magician. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so his... I feel like, okay, I'm getting this feeling that Jungkook might want to retire early. He can do that if he wants to. He has the money to live 5 times more than I can. But anyway, he's very... His coping is in his music. And that's where he really, like, he tries to be himself. The issue he's getting with his music lately, though, and in his career, is that everything is written for him. Everything is pre-made. And everything is produced. It's a product. His music is a product. So right now, I feel like he's like, well, I like working with this person, and I like working with that person, but it's not exactly the sound or the music that I really want to make. But right now, it's what he needs to kind of inspire or vamp up his solo career. 3 cards, please. Jungkook's solo career. Peaceful resolution. Yeah, he's gonna figure it out, you guys. Romance. Opportunity. The situation will improve. I feel like he needs to go to the beach. He needs to be by the water. That's where he finds like some kind of healing, by the water. I don't know if he's supposed to come out with more music next summer, but just this past summer he definitely worked on quite a few things, and now he's just kind of ride out the rest of the year. Like November, I feel like he's going to release something, November or December, but I feel like the product is already done, or it's almost done, and he's just kind of like let me just chill. Give me 1 card. Or the song is already done, I'm sorry. Yeah, wait. Oh my god. Y'all are waiting, and recovery. And I feel like he's gonna be very successful. He's gonna be very successful because he knows where he's good at. Yeah, take action. Oh my god, Jungkook. What the hell, bro? I feel like Jungkook is going to have to... There's going to be a lot of setting aside your ego. Setting aside your preconceived notions. Setting aside your pride. You know, especially when you are that big and that famous. It's not going to be easy. It's a different life. That life that he's living, people, strangers sending him food, people trying to get a hold of him, and that life is different. And yes, he wants to get married. Yes, there is someone who he will marry, but I don't think he should have to get married at the cost of his peace. And I mean that very straightforward. Don't run into a relationship or a wedding if it's going to cost you your peace. You can have a big ass wedding, fun, cake, friends, family, whatever, dress. If you know in your heart of hearts that she ain't for you, don't do it. I have said this to several people. This is not, and I talk about when I do readings for Jungkook or Taehyung or whoever, I talk to them as if they are here, and I do these videos almost as if like what advice I would give to them, because they're just people. They just have more money in the bank account. That's pretty much it. Don't make stupid decisions. 3 cards. 3 cards. What is the overall energy that you want? What is the overall message for Jungkook? This was a fucking... I'm sorry, you guys. I keep saying the F-bomb. This was one of those things. One of those things. I think when they meet, there's attraction there. I think when they meet, there's love at first sight or attraction at first sight, but it's not. I wish. Okay, let me put the tarot cards aside. I wish I could tell you he's gonna meet the love of his life. It's gonna be a heartwarming relationship. It's gonna turn into something beautiful. But I can't, because that's just not the reality. I feel like he's going to get involved with someone who is talented, physically attractive, smart, witty, but also has the tendency to not just push people away, but has the tendency to cut people. Like it's one thing to push someone away. It's another thing to stab them with your words, right? While you're pushing them away. It's very cold-hearted. It's very cold-hearted. It's very it can be manipulative. I don't think the intention really is to manipulate, but the actions and the words that I see in that spread was just the fuck. It's not worth it. I would rather be single and happy than married and miserable. And I mean that with every fucking fiber. And every time I've gone to see a reading for myself, it always says, oh, Tosca's gonna get married. You're gonna get married. It's in the cards for you. Hasn't happened yet. Because I would rather be single than to be utterly miserable. It's one thing to compromise. It's one thing to compromise, to see things through, to talk things out. But then it's another thing when you're getting pushed out and you're getting stabbed, like get the out in the process. You're getting pushed out already, and then someone's telling you words that are really harsh. Like, what kind of commitment is that? 4 of Wands. I would tell him, take time for yourself. Take time to really adjust. You know, I always say, be yourself and the world will adjust. And it's literally what I've been going by. Like, I've just utterly been unapologetically myself. And some people like it, some people don't. Yeah, I do see a wedding, beautiful cake, beautiful things. And I know that he wants, I want nothing but the best. The lovers, you see, lovers came out in reverse. One more card. Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Wands. Conflict. There's a beautiful wedding, beautiful bride, beautiful everything. The aesthetic is there. The feeling is there. But the love, you know. There was a saying where it's like, yeah, I was showing him tough love. But all I heard while I was doing that spread was toughness. I don't see any love. It's a karmic lesson. What is he willing to put up with? But yeah, I do see marriage for him, and I see an SP for him. But he needs to really figure out what he wants from a marriage, because why would you sacrifice your life? You're rich, you're successful, you're good looking, you got everything you want. Why would you struggle? My God, why would you struggle and put yourself through that for a connection? It's not worth it. Yeah, the Chariot, the Moon. Think about it. Think about it and be confident. Whichever direction he chooses in terms of a partner, there's no judgment here. I don't judge him if he's gonna go all out. But think about it. You see that? There's someone in the water. This is the Moon. It could be fun, it could be great, but when toxic ideals come into your mind and it gets the best of you, the relationship gets the best of you, or the marriage gets the best of you, it gets, ooh. That's what I'm getting, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. This was a lot. That energy, whew. I'm gonna be saging for the next 2 days over here. Alright, so that's what I have for Jungkook. Special person of interest. I don't know what this would be. I guess it would be person he will marry or whatever. And his career. But I do, if Jungkook ever watches this, like, I wish you all the best. Whichever direction you choose, that's what I see. I don't know what other tarot readers see, because I don't give a fuck what other tarot readers say. A lot of them are full of it, and I'm not here for the views. If you don't like what I have to say, end of story. You know, you don't have to watch my channel. But I'm just saying, bro, that's what I saw in the cards. And it was explicit. It was explicit what I saw. So, that's what I have. Oof, the tension. Love and light, everyone. Love and light. Please, be good to yourselves. Love yourselves. Daily affirmations. Do it. Do it. Bye, guys.